What was that? What is this? It's a smoke, not grenade, because it's definitely not a smoke grenade. It's probably some kind of RPG thing. That reminds me, I have one of these. Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Freeman. Now, you may have noticed a lack of uploads on the channel in the past couple of days, and the reason for that is that I've been sick, and you may notice a slight nasally sound coming out of my mouth right now, which basically means, yes, I have a bit of a stuffed nose and all kinds of things, and had to take a bit of time just to recuperate. Anyway, we're going to be heading on in to these bandits right here. I've actually gone back to fighting regular bandits for the moment because we've actually leveled up a pretty considerable force right here. I've been playing a little bit off screen, and oh, what's going on with this? What is going on here? Why are all these guys really low in their morale? That's weird. Huh. Well, that's very strange indeed. Yeah, they were all at 100 when I last checked. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, as you can see here, I do have some extra rifle squads right here. I also was lucky enough to get a Posner sniper squad advanced. So that's pretty awesome. And I guess we're just going to use militia squads against these guys and try and level them up into elites as well. And let's get the sniper squad just so that we can actually see what it's all about and see how good they actually are, because I've been told by many of you that the Posner sniper squads are absolutely fantastic and that I should get them immediately. And so that's what I've attempted to do here. Anyway, let's tell all these guys to go over here. It is a thunderstorm that we have to deal with as well. I do have a level up as well, by the way. I actually meant to level up before we went into this battle, but because I'm a little bit unwell, that obviously just slipped my mind apparently, which is not very good. That is not very good at all. But it's okay, because I've also removed my flashlight. Now, I've received a number of comments that have said, hey, can you turn off your flashlight, because that might, give away your position to the opponent. I actually don't know whether it does. I would assume that it probably doesn't, because I don't think the AI is capable of those kinds of calculations and being able to sort of know exactly where someone is due to them seeing a flashlight, because it is a new feature that has just been added. So obviously maybe the AI is not going to take notice of that. I did take a look at the key bindings as well, and as far as I can tell, there is no way to turn off. Whoa, that was a big sniper shot right there. Yeah, but there is no way to turn off the flashlight. So for the moment, just in case, I've unequipped it for now, because from what I can tell, I don't really need it, because I do have these. I do have the night vision goggles in case we, are going to be in pitch black darkness. And that is obviously going to make a great deal of sense to have those equipped just in case. Let's just fan our units out a little bit more as well, because we really don't want to have a bunch of units just kind of standing all together, do we? And hopefully that sniper squad is actually going to prove itself to be quite useful here. I mean, you can see right now that these guys, oh, that was a grenade if ever I saw one, and these militia need to retreat immediately. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go and get let's just get the Posner infantry and just have them come in here. There we go. And really, are these guys really retreating? Are you serious? Come on now. We're against regular bandits. Are you serious? That is pretty crazy. I guess it's because we did lose one of those guys pretty quickly. I didn't really want to kill people right here. I was actually not killing anyone in my off-screen time because I wanted my troops to actually kill them themselves, because that makes a huge difference to their experience gain. But it seems like these guys really don't know what's up. I mean, look at this. Look at this guy right here. He's just coming up here and being like, oh, I'm gonna kill your units, no problem at all. And I'm like, what? How dare you? How dare they do such a thing? I mean, you can see them right there. They're just firing away at us and having no fear whatsoever. Let us change that, shall we? Let's actually just tell those guys to retreat, because they are getting a little bit low in morale, which is indeed another thing that I'm now kicking myself for, because I thought to myself, We have enough morale, don't we? But no, apparently not. Apparently we don't have enough morale. I almost died. I almost died from that grenade that went off there. I should probably retreat and go back into my line of units and see what I could do about picking off a couple of enemies. There is an enemy squad that's fleeing, which is pretty good, but yes, I'm hopeful that my forces will actually be able to fight back here. It seems like we might have some difficulties. I'm kind of surprised. Yes, that's also, by the way, the reason why the previous episode in this series was a little bit short, because at the time I was suffering from a pretty harsh sore throat, and yeah, if any of you have ever gotten a sore throat, which I'm pretty sure you have at some point in your life, then you're most likely gonna know that talking with a sore throat, especially when it's a particularly mean one, is kind of difficult. And so, yeah, I had to record 2 things, you know, in that day, and yeah, suffice it to say, my throat at the end of it was literally burning itself. So yeah, that's not particularly good. Anyway, it seems like we've actually gained the upper hand here against these bandits, and it is time that I do a little bit of flanking action, isn't it? Let's do this. Wow, it's actually working out pretty nicely right here. There we go. There's only 7 remaining. Alright, so as you can see, the enemies, I was going to say the allies have been uncovered, but no. The enemies have been uncovered, and it is about time that we eliminate the rest. As you can see, there's only 2. And I don't know where they are. In a previous battle, they actually did show me where the enemies were, and hilariously enough, we couldn't find them. In the entire red circle area thing that they show you, we couldn't find them for the life of us. I have no idea why, but they were basically hidden. They were very, very well hidden. And as you can see, I've actually gained a pretty big stockpile of weapons that we'll be able to sell at the nearby town. Alright, so as you can see, after that battle, we've leveled up. I mean, I obviously leveled up before that, but we've gained a little bit of extra experience, almost to the next one. And I'm going to be getting an additional point in intelligence here so that we can get some more in the way of instructor. And what else do we want to get here? I mean, that's the thing. We could get more... I should have gotten steady shot. Yeah, that's actually what I said I should get last time, didn't I? So maybe I should just get some more steady shot, and, you know, that will help us out to be a little bit more accurate with our firing. But even so, I don't know whether that's really worth it, because we're not really doing that much fighting at the moment. Personally, that is. Because, of course, we do want to make sure that we are getting our people leveled up as quickly as possible. Anyway, let us sell these guns. Oh yes, we're going to be selling a huge amount of them for a huge amount of really, really wonderful credits. So let's just do that. There we go. Maybe I should get some more food. I should probably get some more food. That makes a bit of a difference to us, doesn't it? And we want to get, we want to sell more of these. There we go. Is there anything new here that I can potentially get? Maybe like a shirt that gives me some better armor? I'm not sure whether I can use this assault vest at the same time as the dragon skin body armor. It's probably not, because you need an army shirt of some kind, and that is the one that I'm currently using right here, the forest camouflage army shirt. So that's pretty decent. Let's go into the weapon merchant for the final round of selling right here. And I think that is it. Yes, that is certainly it. Wow, that's actually worked out pretty nicely, because we were able to get exactly the amount that each merchant had. Not bad. Alright, so let's try and find some additional bandits to fight. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and find some Brotherhood guys to fight, because I think we've actually leveled up quite a few of our parties. Yeah, 2 of them actually. Alright, so here we go. We have a bunch of squads ready for deployment, and as you can see, these fellows right here seem to be going over to this structure, which is very peculiar indeed. We are against the Brotherhood, by the way, so this is maybe gonna be a bit more difficult than previously, and you could see there that we were having even some problems with regular bandits. I have no idea why that would be. I mean, I was basically in a pretty decent position. Our units were in a decent position because we were in cover, you know. We were in a heavily forested area, and that was, of course, making a pretty big difference to our survivability. Or you would expect it to make some good differences here, but maybe not. These guys need to move a little bit over here as well, just to make sure that they are protecting the snipers. You can see that there's actually one of them firing away at these two guys over here. And yeah, we're probably going to need to move all our guys up this way, because this is a pretty nice hill by the looks of things. I couldn't really tell that from here. As you can see, you can't really tell whether this is an elevation or not. Well, I guess you can if you turn the camera all the way around. And yeah, by the way, I think I saw a comment that was asking how to turn the camera around. Well, you just hold the middle mouse button. That is, that's what I've been doing at least. Maybe it's different from some other people. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I've been doing. So hopefully that will help you out. And yeah, anyway, let's go to the top of this hill here and take a look and see what's actually going on. I mean, once we actually find out ourselves what the lay of the land is, we should be able to make much better decisions. As you can see, we need to move these guys a little bit further ahead to give them some advantages. This is going to help them. This is going to help them a lot, because you can see here that we are on a hill. A pretty significant hill in the game. But when you're seeing it on a map, it's completely different. It's just like, oh, that's absolutely awful, you know? It doesn't really show you the actual scope of this particular slope. Slope. Ah, yes. The simple things in life, yes, of course. Anyway, this sharpshooter right now is going to teach us a thing or two about what is actually... Yeah, you can see here, you were absolutely correct. Those of you that commented about the Posner sharpshooter, I mean, in the previous battle, they didn't really do too much, this particular fellow. But in this, it is completely different, because these guys have an elevation, and we all know that snipers love elevations, don't we? So yeah, that is, of course, making a huge difference. I'm going to clear all their waypoints as well, because I think that kind of interferes a little bit with how efficient and effective well, our units are going to be. So let's just do a little bit of a something around here. I'm a bit worried, actually, about having a sharpshooter in the battle, because that is going to cause us to win very easily, which I don't really mind, but I would appreciate it if maybe what we could do is just get our other forces a little bit more experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell the sharpshooter to retreat a little bit, and then we're going to tell these guys to maybe reinforce our right flank a little bit. Because you can see here already that as soon as I've gotten the sharpshooter away from the battle, we are starting to lose units. But that's okay. As long as we don't lose an entire squad, we should be alright. So let's get these guys away from the front line as well a little bit here. Don't really want these guys to die, but I'd like to get them as much experience as possible. That's kind of the main reason as well that I haven't really been able to do any off-screen work, which is kind of unfortunate to me, because I did plan on getting a lot of elite infantry squads and maybe 2 Posner sniper squads as well, so that we'd actually be able to go into Lubny once again and maybe try and even take it, which would be pretty fantastic. Now you can see here that maybe what we could do is get another... Oh, look at that, they leveled up. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, so let's get another one of these guys out here. There we go. Alright, so now let's do a little bit of damage ourselves, shall we? Because it may be about time to help our guys out a little bit, just to do a little bit of damage to some of the enemy units. I don't really want to kill them, so yeah. I mean, if I could get some kind of... yeah, I mean, that's not going to happen, because this is kind of a true-to-form, modern, real-life sort of simulation game, and it's a little bit different to how I was thinking just now, where it would be kind of cool to have like a, I don't know, like kind of like a health bar scanner type thing, so I could basically be like, oh, how much HP does that guy have left? Yeah, that's not going to happen, obviously, because this is very much a sort of realistic shooter in that respect. So yeah, we're actually going to get a couple of units in from the right side here by the looks of things. So I'm going to see what I can do about maybe protecting our right flank. But it seems like... Ah, there they are. Well, there's actually a lot of them as well, as you can see. So I'm going to try and get some... Oh, wow, yeah. We're going to absolutely murder these guys, because we have the elevation. They do not. And you can see here their muzzle flashes are absolutely giving away all of their positions, which is absolutely fantastic. And they're all dead. There you go. They all died very, very easily. And now there's only a bunch of them over there, which makes me think to myself, maybe I should go over there and see what's going on. We're just going to send 4 squads. It doesn't really matter. There's only one guy. I doubt he's going to be able to do too much against us. But you know what I'd actually like to see? I'd like to see more built-up areas, you know, so like more urban environments and things like that. I actually like to see more of those. Like this, for example, is really cool. But going into this kind of thing, when your opponent is on all sides, let's say that there's an opponent up there, there's an opponent up there, and maybe over there as well, that's obviously going to cause a great deal of disadvantage for whoever is going to come down into this built-up area. And while it is really, really cool to fight in this place, I mean, look at this. This looks pretty cool, right? Yeah, it would be awesome to actually fight here. Oh, he's fleeing. Oh, well, that's interesting. I actually wanted to kill him, but okay. Oh, look at that. We've leveled up to 27. And, oh, look at that. On the right side, they actually tell you the experience that you gained from the battle. Have they always done that? Huh. If they've always done that, then I am, well, oblivious, shall we say. Because I was thinking to myself, oh, they haven't shown that before, but maybe they have. And I've just not seen it. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, there you go. That's a pretty nice fight right there. We were able to get some of our people leveled up into a Grenadier squad and a Rifle squad. And let's see, what else can we do here? Is there anyone else that we need to... Yeah, we can just reward a couple of troops. And there you go. Alright, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, you can see here that these guys have no experience. Let's see if anyone else has some experience here. This sniper squad is getting so much experience. Look at their attack damage. It's so crazy. And whoa, to level these guys up to the next level. I actually thought these were the final level. I thought they were the final evolution of these particular troops, but apparently not. So I should really be taking these elite infantry squads into battle as well. That's crazy. That is really, really crazy. Okay, so I have leveled up once again, so it would probably be a good idea for me to spec into something, but what? What is the thing that I should spec into? Leadership. Each point increases maximum number of squads you can take. Yeah, so that basically just means, I mean, I can't take any more commanding skill, but leadership, I can take more squads with me on the world map. So basically it just means that I have more reinforcements. So that's decent. It's decent, but I'm not particularly convinced by that at the moment, so I'm not going to really take that. I might be taking some more inventory space. Do I really need some? Not really, do I? So I guess I'm just going to be going for some first aid and medical skill, and that's going to obviously make things a whole lot easier for us. And let's go in versus these guys. And let's see what kind of battle environment we have this time. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Okay, this is very far away. Oh, okay, they're coming from 3 directions. So we need to be a bit cautious here. Let's see if we can actually see a little bit of an elevation, because that elevation was hugely beneficial to us. I think we should probably just stay in this sort of tree area right here, because it seems to me like that might be the best idea. It seems like it might have a little bit of an elevation to it. This is much better, of course, but there's no trees here. So that might make a bit of a problem for us. And these guys, do bear in mind, are experienced fighters. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spawn as many people in here as I can get. I'm actually going to use the sniper squad for the first half of the battle. And we're just going to get these guys over here and over there. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut away right here so that we can actually get into the battle a little bit quicker. Alright, here we go into the hail of gunfire. Oh yes, it is very, very loud in my ears right now because all these guys are just firing past them. Yes. And hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit of damage as well. I mean, we do have that 1 point in steady shot, don't we? So it'll probably be a good idea to make use of it, at least a little bit. Wow, my My frame rate is certainly taking a huge hit at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. It's probably because of all the particle effects. Look at... Oh, what is going on here? What was that? What is this? It's a smoke, not grenade, because it's definitely not a smoke grenade. It's probably some kind of RPG thing. That reminds me. I have one of these. I should probably use it. I did not kill anyone with it. But, oh, maybe I caused them to flee. Maybe I caused them to flee. Boom. Let's do that. Really? I didn't... Are you serious? Okay, I'm actually kind of a bit surprised. I do have a little bit of, you know, specialization in the heavy weapon skill. So you would expect that I'd be able to maybe do a little bit of damage with it. But you can see here that the explosive radius is so small that it's really not giving us that much feedback, you know? It's not giving us any kind of kills or anything. I mean, maybe I'm damaging some people, but you can see here that the explosives probably need a... Well, I'm gonna say that the grenades probably don't need a buff, but I'm thinking that the RPG probably needs a little bit of extra explosive radius. I think that's probably gonna make a bit of a difference to its effectiveness. Ah, yes, that's a bit bad, isn't it? It seems like I'm gonna need to go around the side here, because we might be flanked a little bit. And as you can see, there's actually a small elevation here too, so if these guys get onto this elevation, we could be in for a pretty bad time. Gotta look for their muzzle flash at the moment, because I can't really see them that well. I mean, you can see here that if I activate the night vision, does that actually help me? Not really. Not really. It's actually making it a little bit more difficult to see the red that they're wearing. Guess I just gotta fire away into the muzzle flat. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We had 2 casualties. Only 2 casualties in that fight. That was pretty good. Alright, so let's just take that. You can see here that we're gaining so much experience. Look at that. So much experience from just finishing the battle. So, theoretically, I don't even need to participate. I really don't. I don't need to participate at all. I could literally just sit there, allow my forces to kill everything to get much needed experience, and then go from there. You can see here that we're actually gaining even more squads now as well. So that's pretty cool in itself. And yeah, there we go. Nice. I think I'm actually going to end this episode off here though, because my throat is kind of hurting pretty badly. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.